Okay, so good evening class. Okay, very good. So please take your seat class. So today class, we are going to discuss about the famous poem by Edgar Allan Poe known as Raven. And we will also discussing what are the different sound devices used in his famous poem. First class, in his famous poem, Edgar Allan Poe, he used four devices. First, he used alliteration, and the second, he used internal rhyme, and the third, he used repetition, and the fourth one, he used onomatopoeia. We will be discussing every one of them. Poe's use of alliteration, internal rhyme, repetition, onomatopoeia gives a musical quality to his work. Poe's use of these devices create a hypnotic mood that draws the readers into the speaker's world. And according to Poe, every single word in a poem was important, so it should create a single effect. So what is the alliteration in his poem? Edgar Allan Poe uses alliteration quite often in his poem, The Raven, to create a summer and harmonious mood. The alliteration in the line 1 is the word weak and weary. The alliteration in the line 10 is the word sources of sorrow. The line 26, doubting, dreaming, dreams. The alliteration in the line 37, the word flirt and flutter. And the alliteration in the line 45 is the word sure and shaven. So those are the different types of alliteration in his famous work or poem known as The Raven. So now, let's talk about the rhyme on his poem. In each stanza in The Raven, the end rhymes of first and third lines alliterate, while the second, fourth, fifth, and sixth lines are always B. For example, the rhyme scheme in the first stanza in The Raven is A, B, C, B, B, B. So that is the internal rhyme of his poem. So now let's talk about the repetition of his poem. What is the repetition in the Raven poem by Edgar Allan Poe? Some rhymes take place within the lines, which is called internal rhyme. And some rhymes take place at the end of the lines, and which is called external rhyme. So now let's talk about the repetition of his poem. What is the repetition on his poem? In Poe's 18 stanza poem, The Raven, the line "quoth the raven nevermore" comes in toward the middle and gets repeated, or the word nevermore gets repeated. In the subsequent stanzas, Poe's oft-repeated theme emphasizes the importance of memory because life consists of continuous loss. So that is the repetition in his poem. Now, let's talk about the onomatopoeia on his poem. The bird is basically telling the narrator, it's not going to happen, the love of your life is gone, get over it. Nevermore is also a form of onomatopoeia. The use of the word nevermore is meant to mimic the sound of bird's call, where a dove might coo or a wren might chirp. The raven makes a mocking sound. So that is the onomatopoeia of The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. So class, do you have any question? Okay, very good. So since you don't have any questions, please wait for the link for our quiz in this topic, and I will be posting the quiz on your Google Classroom. So have a nice day.